The Doorslike genre has stuck around for a while now. With a simple gameplay loop where you walk through rooms, survive entities, and more. Each time a new game is made with this simple format, it adds a twist, to the point we've gone from a slow-paced experience to masterpieces. This video will focus on all the evolutions of this genre, starting from... I'd usually start with Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion, but I'm a sticky iPad kid and I don't have a PC. Anyways, Rooms is the first iteration of this genre on Roblox. Over time, the rooms would get progressively more darker. That's where the two light sources come in. The gummy flashlight and the flashlight. It's pretty self-explanatory on what they mainly do. Moving on to entities, we have these two things. Get this, they both have the same mechanic. Hear a sound, go in the locker. Sure, this mechanic won't be extremely overused in the future. That's about it for rooms, so moving on to... I have never actually played this game before, so I decided to check it out myself. Just kidding, like the lazy person I was, I ran through the first 20 doors and called it a day. Maybe I'll make a separate video of it on the future, but not now. We've reached the point where we can finally criticize the game, yay. This is probably the hardest game out of the ones I'll mention. Let's start with a quick walkthrough. Eventually, you reach A20, and suddenly this happens. Then you be met with the scariest sentence you'll ever read. I won't really spoil the game that much, but I will mention some mechanics. This game also introduces charms, which are basically just abilities. There's even an annoying little skull thing that bites you when you make light or noise. Overall, this game gets a 6/10. I'm just deducting 4 points cause I have a skill issue. Now the next game is the one that popularized this entire genre. You would probably Where do I even start with Doors? This is the main game that brought things like pressure and grace. The game starts off in a hotel, with an atmosphere that many other horror games have as well. Then the lights will start flickering, and this happens. That was Rush, one of the many other entities you'll encounter along the way. The game sticks to the main survival standpoint, but with a multitude of different ways to combat the enemies. Take Seek, for example, the first grand encounter in Doors. This is one of the best chase scenes of any Roblox game. Why? Seriously, why am I actually explaining this? The games take such a simple idea and pushes it to its very limits. The main thing that makes players keep going is the ridiculous amount of achievements there are. Seriously, this many. The thing is, if you're mentally sane, you wouldn't try getting all badges. Doors has a problem where the player base only rises when a new update drops. I guess the developers did try fixing this problem by making battle mode permanent. But yet again, have you ever seen an 8-player lobby in battle mode since the takeover? I don't really have anything to say about Doors because most of it has probably been yapped about by other people already. The game is great, but the game can drag on in some parts like key rooms, generators, which are a cool concept, but the thing is, it's boring. As a player who makes low-quality videos about Roblox, I don't want to be spending 6 minutes trying to find the last fuse on a generator. Another thing Doors lacks of is lore. I need lore. Doors gets a 7/10. Great game, but it really drags on in some parts.
Please exit the submarine in a calm and orderly fashion.
Pressure is a game inspired by Doors, and it's more harder, has more lore. And get this, the keycards don't take forever to get. On a more serious note, it takes Doors' ideas and extends them. For example, Infestation has the same mechanic at Eyes where if you look at it, you take damage. The thing is it enhances the idea and makes it so it pulls your vision in. Also, mini-games. I don't really prefer pressure over doors, and yet again people have yapped about this game too much, so it's getting a 7/10. Hey, at least it has lore. Imagine, Rose, if it was more parkour based and you were on a timer of 2:30. That's grace. There's the simple stuff like an indicator on when to hide, but this time, it's different. There are no closets there, so all you have to do is run onwards. Grace takes rooms and turns it into a speedrunning game. Every safe room, you'll have to pass 50 rooms in 2:30. It also throws multiple different entities at you simultaneously, making it more reliant of muscle memory. I have a goldfish attention span, so this is the gameplay style for me. Now moving on to modifiers. I know Doors already has modifiers, but they mostly only extend to buffing, nerfing, or tweaking already made mechanics in-game. Grace extends that even further by making entirely new entities, room types, and mechanics just for the modifier. Grace's Reprieve mode takes away the entire room's idea, but still keeps the idea of entities. You are also given the ability to parry the entities. The game turns into an open maze-like thing, where you have to collect all the beacons. And of course you're on a timer. You're in a purple area, similar to the vanilla game. It's more calmer, and you can roam around freely. Until...
Please subscribe. I'm trying reach 100 subs by the end of the year. Also, Delusional Office deserves its own video. Bye.